Many years, but you cannot discount the suicidal tendencies, no pun intended, of Air Paris.
Air Paris is nothing but a damn troublemaker, and that goes for his two friends too. Air Paris has caused trouble from the day he walked in this group, and I've been trying to get him fired, and the only reason I haven't is because Vice President Bill
GWH TV, bringing you classic wrestling action sanctioned by the Georgia Wrestling History Network.
Woo, man, it's a beautiful day here on Georgia Wrestling History TV on the Georgia Wrestling History Network.
Hey, Bert, shoot! Get away from them hot dogs!
Man, one of those is going to get away with one, I just know it. But we're chilling out at the lake, the Lizake for the kids.
Lake. That's in the South. That's what we like to refer to as our version of the beach.
Yeah, because there's sand and there's waves when jet ski people make waves.
That's right. Or the last time that little big old girl over there jumped in.
Yeah. That was fun.
She kind of landed like King Kong Bunny doing a belly flop.
We had a contest earlier. It was cool. I won.
Yep.
But anyway, I'm Stevie Jay. Kenny's too serious for the beach. He's not going to be here today.
Oh, well, the problem with him is, for him to get ready for the beach, that involves going shopping, buying a whole brand new bottle of, sunscreen. We do. You just get you a 6-pack of some kind of cheap beer and you rub it all over yourself, and then you just go find a good spot.
You rub beer on yourself at the beach?
Well, it keeps the sun away, man.
Well, here's John Stoney Cannon. He rubs beer on himself at the beach.
That's right.
That sounds like, I bet it's kind of nice to take a beer bath. Fill a bathtub with beer.
They say it's good for your hair.
Yeah, we're getting to that. We're kind of getting off track. It's been a day. So what do we got tonight? We got this opening bell match. It's
cool. It's cool. And this opening bell match is the whole reason why this thing's almost gone, because we've kind of
because it's
toasting Tommy Wildfire Rich with this thing, man. So
it's been Tommy Rich a year so far, man.
Love you, Tommy.
Yeah, he's great.
Somebody listen to something about Wildfire! Hey, Wildfire, yeah! We love Wildfire, not to be confused with Fire Island.
This Wildfire is in a race to the end of the match against Harley Race.
Yeah. It's kind of a look back kind of interview thing or something about him winning the title. That title we said a few weeks ago that he had for 3 3/4
days. The NWA World Belt thing?
Yep. So, good stuff. And we could let them go ahead and watch this, and then we can, I'm kind of eyeing that winner right there.
That one looks pretty good.
That one, yeah.
The birds ain't got that one yet.
Broken open and stuff, and it's all pristine and stuff.
When you guys enjoy the match, we're going to enjoy our burgers and dogs. Let's do it.
To have with me right now the president of the National Wrestling Alliance, Mr. Jim Crockett, who just deplaned a couple of hours ago here in Atlanta after an overseas flight from Tokyo, Japan. And Mr. Crockett, of course, I know you heard the word. You were in Japan when you heard the word that Tommy Wildfire Rich had defeated Harley Race for the World Championship in Augusta, Georgia.
And the people in Japan were certainly buzzing about it. Tommy is extremely well known over there, even though he hasn't been there yet. Tommy's reputation is worldwide, and of course his defeating Harley Race Monday night in Augusta proved that his reputation is well deserved.
There's certainly no question about that, but on the opposite side of the ledger, Tommy, of course there was a rematch clause that Harley Race has standardized, of course, in all of his contracts. There was a rematch, and the outcome on the flip side was not quite that.
No, so sure wasn't, Gordon. It was Monday night in Augusta. It was like a dream come true, I guess. And, and just like you said, I wrestled Harley Race last night, and I didn't do so good. But, the thing is, that, you know, I've been after Harley race for a long time, and it got to the point I didn't know if I could beat him. So I proved to myself and to all the people that's been behind Tommy Rich that I can beat him, and, you know, I'll get another chance. And I'd just like to thank Mr. Crockett, first of all, you know, for coming by, and, you know, I certainly appreciate him stopping.
The Harley race has, in fact, regained the World Heavyweight Championship last night in Gainesville.
That's correct, but I believe Tommy is the youngest man ever to hold the NWA Heavyweight Championship, and he is to be highly commended for that.
Well, certainly no question about that, Tommy, and that had to be that ultimate thrill when you stepped into a class of professional wrestlers that's very elitist indeed.
Well, Gordon, you know, Monday night in Memphis, I mean, still shook up, you know, after it's all happened, you know, in Augusta Monday night. You know, even after it happened, you know, I got up and I knew I'd got the 3 count, but I could, you know, I couldn't even comprehend winning. I didn't realize, and I don't even think the people realized that I'd even won the match until Ronnie West come over and raised my hand, and, you know, that's when I started realizing what had just really happened to Tommy Rich.
Well, I'll tell you what we might do, gentlemen. We might just take a look. Let's journey to Augusta, the 3 of us, and all of you, and we'll take a look at this match as it took place. There we see, of course, the man who has now regained the World Championship for a 6th time, which indeed could be a record, too.
I believe that is the record for holding the NWA Championship.
All right, here we are in Augusta, April 27th, last Monday night, and it's Tommy Rich with a beautiful takedown, and well, obviously, Tommy, a lot of exciting things going on, and your mind must have been really buzzing at that point in time.
Yes, Gordon, you know, it was, it was one of the biggest crowds that they had in Augusta, and, you know, just like I've said many times, you know, the people was there, they were behind me 100%, and, you know, it was just, you know, I felt it, you know, you feel it when it's there, and I felt like that was going to be my night.
Well, obviously, fate was your night, but here's where he set you for a souffle. You blocked it beautifully, came back over the man, and were stunned here. You were wrestling against the world's finest and certainly one of the most uncannily intelligent men I've ever known.
Yes, sir. You know, that's exactly right, Gordon. You know, Harley's been wrestling for some time longer than myself. You know, he's got a lot more experience. And he's one tough man. I don't think I've wrestled anybody as tough as Harley Race. And I mean, that goes without saying, or he wouldn't be the world heavyweight champion for as long as he has.
Race continuing to press an advantage here. And Tommy, at this point, did you feel that perhaps the tide was going against you?
Yeah, you know, right here, Gordon, you know, I was about half out, and, you know, all I could hear the people screaming and hollering, "Go, Tommy, go!" And, you know, it just makes you reach down and get a little bit more.
And, of course, you went with the sleeper hold, had Race in trouble here, and again, you began to think that things were beginning to move your way. However, he was able to escape from that, and both of you battling your way back to your feet. Again, he rolls out of the way. Your right arm was beginning to give you troubles. He came up on the top rope. You caught him, and things were now definitely beginning to look up for Tommy Rich.
That's right here, Gordon. The tide did start changing. You know, I don't know where it come from, but I got a little extra. You know, the adrenaline got flowing, and I wasn't going to give up. You know, I just kept going, and I wasn't going to quit.
And, of course, you got the news Monday night, obviously, with a tremendous time lag barrier and everything else. This must have had, as you said earlier, quite a profound effect upon the people in Japan.
Well, it happened Monday night over here, but that was actually Tuesday afternoon in Japan when I heard about it.
And this, of course, then caused Jim Crockett to come hurrying back, and in the process, while you were flying back here to the United States, suddenly the situation is reversed again.
That's correct, Gordon.
Right here, Harley had me down with a suplex, and, you know, like I said, Gordon, I don't know where I was getting it at, but I was reaching down, and just every time they caught me, all I could think of was kick out, kick out.
Well, Tommy, I think you typify so many of the young lions in professional sports today. There he tried to set you with a pile driver, dropped you up. That would normally put any competitor out of action, but you had to dig down deep.
Well, that's right, Gordon. You know, Harley, when he gets you down, he stays on you. He's not gonna give you no breathing room. You know, he just hangs back and he waits for his chance. And once he gets you, he goes all the way with it. And just like, you know, anything he can do to beat you, he's gonna do it.
And again, he tried to set up with that high vertical suplex. Again, a beautiful block by you. You countered him extremely well. Caught him with that vertical body block.
Right there, Gordon, you know, he suddenly, I got behind him, and all I could think of was hitting that rope, and when I come off, he was looking around, and I caught him with a press. See right there, you can see going, I didn't even know it, you know, when he come over and handed me the belt. Right there is when I finally realized what had happened to Tommy Rich.
And it had happened indeed. Tommy Rich joining a very select few to ever win the NWA World Heavyweight Wrestling Championship. As we said, of course, unfortunately, well, let's just share this moment of ecstasy that you must be feeling right now. Just absolute joy, and you can hear that crowd. They're absolutely delirious. History being made, we're seeing it as it was being made in Augusta, Georgia, for the first time ever, the World Heavyweight Championship changing hands in, well, the home of the Masters and many others. And there you see a very dejected Harley Race, former World Heavyweight Champion. But the man, I think Mr. Crockett has proved once again, though, that Harley Race is certainly an outstanding champion. There's certainly nothing to be taken away from that man.
Oh, that's right. He's a world-class wrestler, but I think Tommy Rich has proved that he's in the same class with Mr. Harley Race.
And so that means, obviously, Tommy, that your #1 sights are set on Harley Race once again.
Well, that's exactly right, Gordon. You know, and thing, I guess it makes me the proudest of all that I did come back to Georgia, and I did win the belt right here in Georgia, and the people, you know, just like I've said, they've been behind me 100%. And all I can say is I hope I do get another chance at Harley Race, and when it's over, I'll walk out on top.
I feel very confident by the comments from Mr. Jim Crockett, the president of the NWA, that chance will come in the very, very near future. Thanks so much. What a schedule you've been under.
Thank you, and congratulations again.
Thank you very much, Mr. Crockett.
Thank you. James Crockett, president of the NWA, and Tommy Rich, Tommy Wildfire Rich. We'll be back in a minute.
Man, gotta tell you, it's really good to be having this here episode that's dedicated to the state of Georgia. We are Georgia wrestling history, so I don't know why we're always kissing so much butt Tennessee and Alabama and Mississippi and them Yankees in Florida and the Carolinas and stuff. I don't really get it, but you know, so we're gonna bounce all over Georgia this one. I mean, I'm talking about it. That's what I'm saying. And that last match, that was history being made right here in Augusta, Georgia.
Yeah, man. That happened here.
Right here, man.
Not here at the lake.
That was like 12, 13 miles the other direction.
Not here at the wannabe beach. The wanna beach.
No. Man, that's a bit warm for this time of year.
A little humid, yeah.
No. So I guess next we got coming up, and this kind of funny. This is our Made in the South segment.
Yeah, dude, that's when wrestlers in the past wrestle before they're in the future.
That's right. And we're actually going to go to back in the day. We're going to go to Macon, Georgia. Now, some of you people watching from the other side of the world is like, they're going to be making what? Yeah, well,
making bacon pancakes.
Yeah, well, you know.
You drive through Macon on your way to like Florida and stuff.
A little bit more of this and that, and some more hamburgers, and we'll be making something later on. It'll be manly. It'll be wrestling stuff. So right now we're going to go Made in South with a little bit of them wrestlers before they was huge. And by huge, I don't mean like in size. I mean like in name.
Who's making the South this time?
Ted DiBiase.
Oh yeah.
And you know, chances are, if this was Ted DiBiase's show, he would be at the beach, probably in the Bahamas, somewhere cool.
The safe part of the Bahamas.
The safe part of the Bahamas. And he's taking on some dude. Owens guy or something or another.
Oh, yeah, Bob Owens.
Bob.
I knew that somehow.
Bob.
I think this stuff makes me more wrestle guy.
Yeah, man. So, and this stuff makes me a more wrestle guy.
Yeah, dude, me too. Oh, man. Well, let's watch DiBiase beat him up.
$1 million beatdown. Well, I guess at this time he'd be more like a $150 beatdown. Alright, DiBiase, go.
10-minute time limit now. Ted DiBiase going up against Big Bob Owens. Now, Owens, a big, powerful man. So Ted DiBiase is facing perhaps a little bit more weight. Owens has a good standing switch by Ted DiBiase, excellent standing switch now. It's Owens with a switch on DiBiase. DiBiase reversing once again. Now DiBiase with the hip lock takedown. Circling his man. DiBiase closes in once again, collar and elbow. DiBiase continues to keep the pressure on Big Bob Owens. And so now it is DiBiase keeping Owens to the canvas. Remember this match, one fall with a 10-minute time limit. DiBiase has Owens tied up in that side headlock. Owens pulls him back into the ropes. Off the ropes. Solid shoulder smash by DiBiase. Good reversal. Hip lock takedown once again. DiBiase, who's had some slight alterations in his dental work, the hands of Brad Armstrong. Brad said he's just begun, and of course, Bullet Bob Armstrong is still not finished with Ted DiBiase. Owens back to his feet, jammed into that turnbuckle again and down to the canvas. And DiBiase very much in control of the situation. Irish whip off the ropes, caught him with an elbow. DiBiase, the son of the late Iron Mike DiBiase, who's Big 8 champion. Owens flat set him up, and DiBiase charges in. Owens gets him into a full body slam. DiBiase up in rage now, and Owens catches him again. And DiBiase, losing his cool, is making mistakes. And this could cost him the match as Owens moves in on him once again. DiBiase's going to have to get his cool back or he's in trouble. He got it back. He got it back in a hurry. Snapmare. And Mr. Owens is liable to have just gotten himself a cauliflower ear as DiBiase came with the flat of the foot right down across the ear. Oh! Owens is down and Owens is hurt. Owens down and hurt, and I don't know that he's going to get back up. Owens in tremendous pain, and I don't know that he's going to make it back up. And it is DiBiase forcibly bringing him back up. And Owens in a lot of trouble here. And he has... he's got some sacroiliac problems, no question about that. DiBiase down across the chest and didn't allow the pin. Didn't allow the pin. Owens has been hurt, no question about it. DiBiase showing no pity whatsoever. Owens coming up very, very slowly. And you can hear the crowd picking up the chant, "We want Armstrong." Owens drilled back to the canvas again. Into the spinning toe hold, from there into the figure four. And Owens very quickly concedes. Well, Big Bob Owens concedes. And he has got a pack full of lower back problems.
Well, I'm not going to call you Big Daddy Flair, but you've had that belt a little too long. And maybe at the end of this tournament, maybe myself...
I got something to say. You might have to wait for a tournament in a three-man round robin. And Ronnie Garvin,
with this stuff.
Ronnie Garvin, you don't have to wait
Appreciate it, baby.
for nothing. You want me, you think I'm running, ducking, and dodging, you can have me right here today in this ring. I'll accept your challenge. I'll take you right now, Garvin. I don't care.
Now, just a minute, Mr. DiBiase. You mean to tell me you're not aware of the fact that Mr. Garvin left?
Gone?
Yes, yes.
What do you mean left? Left the world? What?
No.
He's not in the building?
The studio.
He offered the challenge. I said I wasn't going to do it. Now I'm here to say I will.
Yeah, it's interesting, though, that conveniently he's already gone, and now all of a sudden you're out here saying, let's go.
Oh, so you're insinuating that he left and now I'm out here bragging. Hey, I didn't know the guy was gone. See, that's what I mean, Gordon. Who's the coward? Who's running? It's not me, it's you, Garvin. I'm here and I'm ready. And who ran out the building crying like a baby?
Wait a minute.
I'm not through. Garvin, you're the coward, not Ted DiBiase. I'm here and I'm ready for you. You're the coward, Garvin.
Mr. DiBiase, take a
What
look.
do you want?
Take a look in the ring, please.
What?
Isn't that your belt?
What? Well, I see now why Ronnie Garvin has left. He was intimidated. He realized what I said was true. He didn't want to be suspended. He was ashamed to give the belt back to me himself, so he has sent a courier in Mac Jackson. Excuse me, Gordon Soley, if you would, hold my coat for me. I'm going to go claim my property.
All right, sounds fair enough to me. And so Ted DiBiase going in there to pick up his belt from... all right. Mike Jackson apparently sent out by Ronnie Garvin to return the belt, and so he has returned the belt. All right, so Ted DiBiase has his National Heavyweight Championship belt back, and wait a minute. Wait a second. Ronnie uh-oh. Well, what a trap this was. And it is Garvin. And I mean, he is strapping. He is putting the strap to Ted DiBiase. And DiBiase suddenly learned his lesson.
Woo-wee! He brought the Dibby beat down.
Man, he may not have had $1 million yet, but I like winning a damn Georgia lottery right there. That's like winning the lottery. I don't even think there was a lottery when that match happened. Now, speaking of Georgia,
for wrestling.
Speaking of Georgia,
Yeah.
Excuse me. Right now, I think we should check out the GCW on GWH TV.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be cool?
Oh yeah, you done took yours out. Damn birds.
Man, no, that was one of them giant dirt dauber things or whatever they're called.
Oh.
All right,
It's Dirt Devil.
Yeah. So we're gonna, usually when we do these things, we are matching up in 1981, the same time of the same month that we're in. But we decided for this special Georgia edition that we are going to go back to 1975 Georgia TV.
This is 1970 something.
Yep. And in this one, we have somebody that's bigger than you.
Oh yeah.
We're like
Andre the Giant.
Andre the Giant. And he's wrestling on these two guys that I think that they kind of never appeared again after this match. But basically, this is a handicap match from Georgia Championship Wrestling Television from the mid-'70s with the legendary multi-time Hall of Famer Andre the Giant
He's taking on Eric von Hellenmeiser.
And some other guy. Yeah.
Yep. I don't think things are looking too good for the opposing team.
I don't know, man. Anytime you got like more than one person, you got a chance.
I guess so. I mean, both them guys got away at least a little more than Andre combined, you know.
Although, you know, if you remember, he did win that match, you know, like one of our early episodes where he wrestled like 3 guys and he like had him on the ground and lifted him up in the air. Yeah, so.
So he ruined that, man.
Why don't you guys like check out this match, and we're gonna try to take a minute and check our fishing lines.
Yeah.
See if we've maybe caught anything.
It looked pretty still to me, but you never know.
Yeah, yeah.
No! Hey. See you in a minute.
His team partner from Germany at 260 pounds, Eric von Heller. Eric von Heller. Their opponent now entering the ring from the French Alps at a weight of 454 pounds, standing 7 feet 4 inches tall, the 8th wonder of the world, Andre the Giant. Andre the Giant.
Well, there you have it, Andre the Giant going up against 2 opponents. The 2 of them combined just barely outweigh Andre the Giant. Eric von Heller and the Masked Marauder. A combination there of about 560 some odd pounds. Andre the Giant, 454 pounds. He is from Grenoble, France. A massive man, perfectly proportioned, I might add, as you can see. Forearm smash that had no effect, but von Heller found out that is not the thing to do to Andre the Giant. Von Heller, well over 6 feet tall and being dwarfed here by Andre the Giant. Andre the Giant driving Von Heller back again. Von Heller stalking his man. The Masked Marauder now tags in, and we'll see what this man is capable of doing. Comes off the wall and driven back to the canvas. Back on his feet once again, and the Masked Marauder having his problems now with Andre the Giant. And this man, undefeated in competition, the undisputed king of the Battle Royals. Now the 2 of them attacking at once, and this could spell some problems for Andre the Giant. He has the 2 of them in simultaneous side headlocks, crashing their heads together, and the Marauder staggered, Von Heller down. Andre the Giant brings him way up into the air. Look at him pressing 265 pounds. Brought him into an atomic knee drop. Here he has the Masked Marauder. His weight is listed at 290 pounds. Driving him down. And Von Heller striking out at the back of Andre the Giant. Andre the Giant delivering some more punishment. Look at Von Heller coming off on his back, and Andre the Giant, at 265 pounds on his back, crushed him back into the turnbuckle. Andre the Giant, a headbutt that drove the Masked Marauder outside the ring. Andre whipped him around, caught him with that big size 21 shoe. Wow, crashing down on Von Heller. A count of 3 on Andre the Giant, and I want to try and get a chance to talk to him. Hold on just a second. I can get Andre the Giant to move down here for just a moment. This is going to be an interesting interview. Andre, you've proven once again that certainly there's no 2 men alive that are any match for you.
No. I like a good competition.
Well, you certainly had competition out there just now. Let me ask you this. I know that you're known now as the undisputed king of all the Battle Royals, that you specifically like those.
Yeah, I make lots of money with the Battle Royal.
No question about that. Andre, I know that, of course, you're from Grenoble, France, and you began early as an athletic career. You started off, you played hockey in
No, I played soccer for 4 years. Then I played rugby. And then I come in wrestling.
And, of course, that is where you've made tremendous inroads and tremendous marks. I didn't mean to say hockey. I meant to say soccer.
In regards to all of this, let me ask you, how about your diet? How much food do you eat a day?
I eat lots of food, but not too much, and I like to eat many times, but not too much sometimes.
In other words,
if you eat 4 times, if you eat some, I'm sorry, I'm not stuck on English.
Well, that's perfectly all right.
Oh, man, well, you know what? It's a good thing that we already had some fish. You know, so, because, man.
That one got away.
Yeah. Well, like, threw it away. There's nothing worse than, like, you're lying tugging and then you pull it up and it's like some size 200 women's granny panties and stuff, you know. It's just, I mean, when you pulled it up, the first thing I thought was it was like Tommy Rich's, like, wrestling shorts or something.
Yeah. I mean...
Man. Disappointing.
Oh, well, that's part of the fun of fishing, I guess.
Yeah. Well, yeah, good thing is the burgers and the hot dogs came out pretty good.
Yeah, man, the birds didn't get it, you know.
These things that the wife sent are pretty good.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Pretty good. Maybe here in a little bit when the food total, we can get us some of these like cocktail wiener things or something. I don't know.
Little cracker sandwiches, you know.
So, although you know what, I actually think we didn't bring those to eat. I think we were supposed to use those for fish bait.
Oh, whatever. Is there time for the last one? The main event.
Main event.
It's that one, yeah.
Yeah.
It's time for that one.
And we're gonna actually go indie this time, man.
We're going on the wild side.
Yeah, we are going to go north of Atlanta to this little place called Cornelia. Pre-NWA Anarchy at the time is NWA Wildside. Well, some pretty big names in this match. 1 star, sorta, at the time. 1 a future star. 1 some dude that we may or may not have heard from again after that.
Paris guy?
Yeah, Paris dude.
Yeah.
Well, basically, we're going to this match, and it's for I think the NWA then title. This is like in the 2000s.
Yeah.
And it pits legendary ECW guy Sabu. Crazy Sabu. And he is going to be taking on the almost soon to be one day maybe phenomenal AJ Styles in this match. And this match is as Georgia as you can get. If you've ever been up there to Cornelia, you know it's like this old white church in the middle of the hills. Went one time, it was awesome, and hung out with some pretty cool people. Referee Bobby Simmons and Les Thatcher and Rich Tate, who used to run this GWH thing, and some other people. And it was cool because we all went to some barbecue dive. And Joe, who used to host the show with us, was there. And everybody piled into my van. And for an hour, all I did was sit here and listen to these really cool old wrestler guys talk about stuff that happened in Georgia back in the day.
It was awesome.
It was awesome. So I would recount some of those stories, but right now I can't, and probably shouldn't, because those guys are married and stuff. And off the top of my head, I don't remember if there were any infidels or whatever discussed.
I know what he means.
So, but I'm sorry, man. I got off. What were you talking? Oh, main event.
It's the
main event. Cornelia, Georgia.
Yep. Rockin' Robin, Sabu.
Yeah.
The guy from
AJ, not the girl AJ that's like sleeping with CM Punk, but the guy that wrestles now with the bad haircut that's kind of like mine.
He's got a bad hairstyle.
Yeah, and tattoos and stuff.
I'm sure his hair's not that bad.
Yeah.
Let's check it out. It's got AJ Styles and Sabu in that Paris.
That's Styles! That's the name, Styles! Yeah.
Paris.
Toast Styles, man. Cool.
Yeah.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall for the NWA World Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, the challenger, accompanied to the ring by Jeff G. Bailey and Mr. Wildside Steve Martin. From Atlanta, Georgia, he weighs 202 pounds, AJ Styles!
Ladies and gentlemen, the happiest day of my life. And as owner of this company, I'm going to demand right now a 10 count take place, Andrew Thomas. And at the count of 10, you're going to raise AJ Styles' hand as the new NWA World Heavyweight Champion. Start the count.
The lights are out in the NCW arena. What the hell's going on here? I can't see a damn thing. It's Air Paris. What is he doing here? Steve Martin, what is Air Paris doing here?
What would an episode of Wildside be without Air Paris in it? Ladies and gentlemen, I regret that I have to be the bringer of bad news, but Sabu has just been taken to the hospital. His jaw was broken with one punch from Tank Abbott. So guys,
what are you doing out here? A drink of water needs to go home.
Hey guys,
Quit random a moment. Let me tell you something.
Most everybody in the back there would fight without somebody standing in front of them. What are you, AJ, a pussy?
He just picked Jeff G. Bailey.
He's going to pay for that. Air Paris is ruining the NWA Elite spot right here at Wildside. And I'm telling you, the new champion is AJ Styles. And by God, Air Paris is going to get his ass whipped right here by the perfect role model, AJ Styles.
Leapfrog. Kicked in the midsection by Paris. Well, it was last night that many say AJ Styles cost Air Paris the heavyweight title. AJ Styles, what a sickening thud. He landed on the floor there.
Dan, you don't realize AJ Styles puts people in this seat. This is what people pay to see, is AJ Styles, the role model, the man with the perfect abs. Everybody in here has paid to see this man become the new NWA World Heavyweight Champion. And Air Paris, this damn sorry drink of water, is ruining the whole moment, and he's going to pay for it.
Well, boss, I cannot argue with you there. AJ Styles is perhaps the most phenomenal athlete I have seen come across the way in many, many years. But you cannot discount the suicidal tendencies, no pun intended, of Air Paris.
Air Paris is nothing but a damn troublemaker, and that goes for his two friends too. Air Paris has caused trouble from the day he walked in this group, and I've been trying to get him fired, and the only reason I haven't is because Vice President Bill Barron's is ordering me not to fire this guy, but one of these days he's going to understand that I'm ruling the roost here. Me and Jeff G. Bailey.
AJ Styles went for a corkscrew senton and he missed. But Paris, a corkscrew moonsault senton. Oh my goodness. This is unbelievable. I still, Sabu's been taken to the hospital, and Eric Paris and AJ Styles right here. But Steve, you're the boss. Is this for the World Heavyweight title? Sabu's the champion.
No, it's not. Sabu was the world champion. He got decked by Tank Abbott. Broken jaw, sitting at the hospital from what I hear. And Eric Paris is ruining the moment. We had a 10 count. It was supposed to take place, and new World Heavyweight champion was going to be crowned. AJ Styles, in his sorry drink of water, Eric Paris is ruining the whole damn thing.
That was the burning hammer by Eric Paris, made famous by Kenta Kobashi of the Japanese ranks. And Eric Paris.
I don't give a damn about that, Dan. I've got my meal ticket, if we'll call it. AJ Styles, the greatest athlete ever walked the face of the earth, in here in harm's way with this idiot Eric Paris. If you want to sit here and call Japanese moves like you know it all, Dan Paris, get with it. Dan the Dragon, whatever the hell the name is.
AJ Styles ramming Eric Paris into the guardrail. Styles going to the table. Very Sabu-esque.
AJ Styles does not have to do this, but he's such a damn entertainer. He's going to please these fans, regardless if Eric Paris is the rightful owner to the NWA World title or not. He's going to beat somebody up, and if Sabu hit the hospital too early, then it's not our fault. Eric Paris, you're going to pay the consequences of messing with the world champ, AJ Styles.
Well, Eric Paris stirring the crowd up, telling him to get out of harm's way, because AJ Styles got thrown into the first row, and now what's Paris doing? Setting up this table. Low blow by AJ Styles.
Eric Paris being set on this table, and I'm going to tell you what this is. This is justice right here. AJ Styles is going to put this guy out for good, and I hope and pray it happens right here on Who's the King of Hardcore. And what the hell is this? The lights are off again.
The lights are out, Steve. The lights are out. The lights are out. What the? It's Sabu!
Sabu! Sabu is here. Sabu is here.
Oh my goodness! Sabu through the table.
Let me tell you, the most homicidal, suicidal guy in pro wrestling is here with a broken jaw. With a broken jaw. Don't call the match.
Out comes suicidal tendency. Sabu! 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 Oh my! Sabu into the third row. Sabu into the third row. Sabu! Suicidal tendencies removing Eric Paris. He's turned into a melee. The match has been thrown out. The bell has been rang, or has it?
Paris has ruined everything. He has ruined everything. The NWA World Champion, Sabu.
Well, Steve, he's your boy here. The bell just rang. Was that the start of the match or the end of it?
It's something that idiot Andrew Thomas, he's the damn referee, for God's sake.
We don't even know what's going on here. So much confusion in the NCW arena. We do know the world champion has AJ Styles wheeling on the top rope. And AJ Styles and Sabu. Sabu to the top. Sabu going back to the top. Sabu setting up AJ Styles. And what's this gonna be?
The good God Almighty! A blatant shake! Break the hold, referee, for God's sake! Sabu's gonna go up under here and find more goodies, and God only knows what he's gonna bring out. God only knows what he's gonna bring out.
Sabu looking for a table. Uh-oh. Oh, there went the body slam.
And he found one.
Oh, no. Sabu has a table, the signature play toy of the suicidal, homicidal, genocidal maniac in the NWA World Heavyweight Champion with a leg drop.
Man, I am scared to death. AJ Styles, the role model, the man with the perfect abs. He is here at Wildside. He is the one who put every person in these seats to face this maniac known as Sabu. And I'm telling you right now, if he gets hurt, it's the end of Wildside. It's the end of Wildside.
Sabu, Arabian leg drop through a table. Arabian leg drop. Arabian leg drop. Now, you've got to see Sabu retains the NWA World Heavyweight Championship. Oh my goodness, I have never been a part of such an intense night in my life, Steve Martin.
Who's the king of hardcore, man? Oh God.
Arabian Facebuster.
I'm sitting here debating on retirement at this point. And here comes Onyx.
Onyx,
thank God. Onyx gonna pull him out. I'm gonna go check on AJ Styles. I'm gonna check on him. This thing's gotten totally out of hand. Totally out of hand.
Sabu is gonna kill somebody if we don't do something with him. Oh my goodness.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match, the man known as Sabu!
Dude, man, that was just like not even right, man. That was just only in Georgia can you like find chaos like that, dude. There's like stuff being broken, the audience running, and
parachute drivers.
Yeah, well, you know, French people really aren't all that cool anyway. So I mean, oh man, why do you think everybody wants to start calling them American fries?
No, freedom fries.
You know, dude, man, that was nutty, man. I mean, only in Georgia can you find like some crazy fucked up shit like that would happen on a regular motherfucking basis. Dude, man, I'm telling you, wow, God, I mean, I wonder. Man, it's hard to believe that Sabu would do all that kind of crazy fucking shit when he was in that fucked up ECW doing all that fucking crazy high dive shit. You know, God probably wouldn't be too happy about that stuff. And man, that's not very old school. I mean, old school you would just put somebody in a headlock or, you know, actually like make them submit. And I don't know, dude.
Alright.
Yeah. I think any other fucking drink.
Okay.
You know what we should do? Since everybody is so cool hanging out with us and we're having such a good time today, we should, like, have a bonus match.
Alright.
How cool would that be?
Let's bonus it up.
And since we're drinking...
bonus match
since we've been toasting Tommy Wildfire Rich, we should, like, end with Tommy Wildfire Rich.
Yeah!
And this dude that, like, has been, like, all over GCW and GWH TV the last few episodes, Austin Idol.
Austin Idol!
And how about, like,
yeah,
from a house show from Columbus, Georgia.
Man, this one's even from Georgia, too.
They're all from Georgia.
Georgia Day.
All from
on Georgia Wrestling
and
Television.
That's how it should be sometime, man.
Yeah, because it's...
We're always like... And I wonder if anybody appreciates that shit, man. I mean, we're in Georgia, but yet we're always like, oh, Tennessee... Oh, Alabama. Oh, we love you guys in Michigan. I mean, Florida and South and North Crackalacky. I mean, do you really think, like, during their shows, they're sitting there going, oh, Georgia, we love Georgia? Hell no!
But how about them dogs?
Heck yeah. Falcons, man.
And Williams Street. In Atlanta, where Space Ghost sucks.
Yep. So, dude.
Yeah.
I know probably not be a good idea for either one of us to do it. But I bet you that kid over there would probably like cruise us around in our motorboat.
Probably. I got like a 5. I can get him.
There you go, man.
And the rest of our whiskey, maybe.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't think that's a good idea. That's probably
no for later, man. Like we get back, and we're like,
oh, yeah. Oh,
dude.
We'll pay him in sausages.
There we go. And here's the best fish bait you've ever used out here on these waters.
All right, man. Cool. Dirt daughters. All right, man. We're gonna go boating. You guys enjoy this match, and we'll see you next time and stuff.
Yeah. Bye. Take care.
Peace out. Represent stuff.
Bye, guys.
A bounty match, one fall with a 60-minute time limit. Introducing first from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing 240 pounds, Austin Idol. His opponent weighing 238 pounds from Nashville, Tennessee, Tommy Wildfire Rich.
arithmetic on Austin Idol going up against Tommy Rich. And quite a bout it was, believe me, you folks. Austin Idol, the man who recently returned to the state of Georgia, and of course he is after a bounty offered by the superstar. And at this particular point in the contest, we see Tommy Rich very much in trouble. Austin Idol with a snap mare on Tommy Rich. And a hold from behind, looks like a chin lock from behind by Austin Idol. And a very grueling match this particular match was. Austin Idol, the man from Las Vegas, Nevada, who calls himself, well, what is it, a universal heartthrob? That is, of course, a personal opinion on the part of Austin Idol. Tommy Rich, the fan's favorite. Of course, Austin Idol is reported out trying to gain the money and put Tommy Rich out of commission. Now Tommy Rich coming around, turning the tide of the battle, and a hard, solid connection, a couple of three of them upside the head of Austin Idol, and Austin Idol is staggered at this particular point. Tommy, armed with him into the rope, out of the midsection, coming off the rope. And Austin Idol is down. The fans cheering Tommy Rich on. Tommy Rich down onto the head of Austin Idol, covering lateral body press. Austin Idol powering out. Now Tommy brings him up. Full body slam on Idol. And Tommy driving his weight down, covers him again. And again, Austin Idol powers out. A bit of money riding on this match. Should Austin Idol be able to put Tommy Rich out of commission, Austin Idol stands to gain quite a bit of money. Tommy Rich going for the body splash, but Idol raised those knees, caught Tommy in the midsection as he came flying down. So quite a bit at stake in this particular match. But watch very closely, friends. As the action progresses, we're going to see quite a bit happen. This was action from this past Wednesday night. Shoulder smash, both men down. And the referee counting both men set up. All right, Austin Idol grabbing those ropes. Austin Idol was about to be the first man to get up, but fell back to the canvas. Tommy Rich now getting up. A hard connection to the head of Austin Idol. Staggering Idol. Idol staggered again. And Tommy Rich setting up for a suplex and delivers it. Idol on the counter. And very much in pain. Tommy covering lateral body press and Austin Idol powering out again. Now Tommy right there to meet him. Hard, solid connection to the head, staggering Idol. So Tommy Rich has things pretty much in control right now, but continue to watch. All right, Idol now. Well, it's also on Tommy Rich. The referee counting. All right, Austin Idol slowly coming up, and then so is Tommy. Austin Idol going for that leg, the figure four leg lock. It looks like he's about to apply. Tommy using the other leg, kicking free, kicking Idol into the rope. And Tommy now through those ropes onto the apron, joining Idol, pounding away to the head. Folks, this match was something else, believe you me. Quite a grueling battle between Austin Idol and Tommy Rich, and quite a bit at stake. And now Tommy Rich with the sleeper hold on Austin Idol out there on the apron of the ring. The referee counting. Tommy into the ring, and Idol did not make it back. And now
the winner of the match,
Tommy Rich. The ring. The match is over. Remember, Rich the winner, but Ray Stevens very quickly jumping in. And now we've got double teaming Stevens and Austin Idol. Austin Idol using a bounce on Rich here, while Ray Stevens is holding Tommy Rich. So double teaming. Now here come the Armstrongs. Bob and Brad Armstrong, father and son team. Ray Stevens already out. There goes Austin Idol, the Armstrong. have cleared the ring of Stevens and Idol.
Tommy Rich, the winner of the match.